on the countdown again, the women's. I think we should do this. Really excited to go into the pyramids. It should be quite an excellent day. It'll definitely be one of the highlights of the trip. Chill out. So here we are. In front of the pyramids. The last ancient seven wonder of the world is right behind us, and it really is an epic moment. It's something that you dream of as a kid, and they didn't disappoint. We came around the corner and we saw them, and it literally took our breath away. And then from there on in we had smiles on our faces. We took the camels about a mile that way, and now we're sitting in the middle of the desert with these amazing pyramids behind us.
Phil's birthday tomorrow, but we're going to be on the road, so we're doing a bit of a birthday meal celebration this evening. Happy birthday to you. Hey! Make a wish. Cheers, guys.
So we're just about to go into the desert for the first time, and we don't really know what to expect. We don't know how much water we're going to have to drink or food we're going to have to eat. So we've gone off for 2 days. We've got 15 litres of water each, and we've got 2 days worth of food. We estimate that the nearest food and drink stop will be 250k away. So it's going to be tough going, but we're really excited to be back on the open road, and here's hoping that the shops are open. What's going on, mate? Just coming out of Cairo, suddenly felt back tiger, so puncture number 2 for Nelson. So this morning we packed up camp on schedule about 6 o'clock, and we got about 30k down the road, and Phil realises that he left our camera on the side of the bank where we were staying. So we've got 25-30k down the road, and now they've got to go back and get it. So Phil's currently trying to hitch a lift. You got a lift? So the boys have been gone about half an hour now, and not gonna lie, it gets a bit boring out here by yourself in the desert. Don't really know what to do. Luckily we're not in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and there's loads of shade, as you can see from all the surrounding buildings. So here we are.
So these columns are about 3,500 years old. They're envisioned by Ramses I and built by Ramses II. We got some paintings up there. That's some original stuff, I can tell, my artistic eye. Ooh, this looks like the head of a lion. Yes, there were lions back here. I believe that the aliens built this. What do you think? Look at that.
So we've just seen around the corner bike shop. We spoke to them, and apparently they have 28-inch tyres. They're just going back to their other shops to see whether we can get them. And they're cheap as well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to have some tyres.
Okay, so he looks everywhere, about 28, and he looks everywhere. Only 26. 28 now.
So I'm not sure if you understood what just happened, but after being told that we did have 28-inch tyres available, we've just been told that there's no 28-inch tyres in the whole of Egypt. So back to square one, and we're going to go through Sudan with no spare tyres. So here we are, we're on the bridge between the west bank and the east bank of Luxor, and behind us is the Nile. We're just about to head down the Nile for 220k. Either side of the road there's going to be screaming children, tooting cars, and stalls trying to offer stuff that we don't really need. We're on our way to Aswan. We'll catch the ferry to Sudan. Unfortunately, we have to catch a ferry. It's the only way we can cross the border. So here's hoping the journey won't be too stressful, and we'll see you at the other end.
Got a long wait on this boat while we wait for the ferry to leave. We got here at about 10 o'clock this morning, and it doesn't leave until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the price you pay for getting a sweet spot on the boat. You can see, making a little nest under the lifeboat, and the boys are trying out their fishing hands down below.
Here we are in Sudan with nothing behind us except desert and tarmac.
Open road. We've just been through 29 checkpoints to get into Sudan. We're finally here. After weeks of delays in Egypt, we got nothing to do but cycle. Nothing to do but cycle. Nothing to do but cycle.
Hi. So, how would I sum up my desert experience?
I would say it was one of the most physically and mentally demanding challenges I've ever done in my life.
Challenging. It was probably one of the hardest physical and mental things I've ever done.
I would describe it as a humbling, sweaty, fly-infested, crazy madness.
Continuous sand, hot, flies, hot.
Just relentless heat.
Real kind of challenge to the mind and to the body.
It was as close to hell as I'd like to get. Yeah, it was bloody hard. Bloody hard.
It's 5 o'clock in the desert in the morning. It's pitch black. We're getting ready to cycle. But listen to that. Silence. It's lovely. Apart from the torch in the eyes. Going for a big day today. 6,000 kilometers ahead of us. Here we go.
It's lunchtime, we need to try and find somewhere to cook, have a little siesta in the shade because it's so hot out here. But finding shade out here is a bloody nightmare because the sun's right above us and you can see there's not much around that offers much shade. So Tobias is going to go and have a little look up at this radio tower, see if we can find something up there. I think we're good to go.
It's 11:30 at night and we're on our way to Khartoum and we're cycling through the night. We've done over 200k today. We're going to carry on for a little bit longer and then find some camp.
So, it's nice and cool right now, mainly due to the lack of sun. You don't need sunglasses, don't need sunscreen. You just have to deal with dry eyes and can't see the road, and hopefully the cars can see us. The fun part of riding at night is that you can't see anything, including possible camp spots. So Phil up front has got a torch and he's trying to look for the biggest mound possible so we can hide behind it, try and stay out of view of cars.
So yesterday we did our biggest day, 210 kilometers, and we woke up this morning with good intentions of doing another big day just so we can get out of this bloody desert. It's kind of wearing us all down. It's really tough out here. It's 43 degrees in the shade, so on the tarmac and the black asphalt it's well over 50. So we pulled off to try and find some shade and we got invited into this little shack, which is very kind, but it's infested by flies and we're all sweating our asses off. 4 young lads over here, very curious about what we're doing. Boys, how would you summarise the situation right now?
It's good. It's yeah, it's a pretty awesome day. 45k into a headwind, which was nice, and now sitting here with lovely flies to keep us company. We just love the noise that they make, and when they land on your face, get into your mouth and your eyes, it's lovely.
But they say that rewards and knowledge, you learn the most from suffering. So we're gonna come out of this really smart, which is not to cycle through the fucking Sahara Desert again. Apologize my language, it's just unbearable.
It's a definite laugh or cry situation.
It's definitely the biggest low of the trip for me so far. I think the boys will agree.
Agreed.
What do you think? Yeah. These kids are sweet, and any other day it'd be nice to engage with them and have a nice chat, but at the moment we're just feeling pretty rough.
I think this is the worst day of my life. And what sucks is that it started at 5 a.m. So it's only about 11 o'clock now, which means that I've got about 13 more hours of suffering through this. Not looking good. And it's really only getting hotter as we get further south. And unfortunately, the only direction to go is south, which is conveniently where the wind is coming from.